Good morning, everybody. My hair's all doing crazy camping hair stuff. How is everybody? I'm so glad you guys liked the walk this morning. Fritzy and I were up really early. Good morning, Barb and Karen. Karen, you're up nice and early. Christina, good morning. Making sure I get everybody. All right. So, yeah, I'm so glad you guys liked the walk this morning. Um, it was just so beautiful out. Fritzy and I were up, I don't know, maybe 3:30, 4 o'clock. And so we wait. We always wait till we hear the first birds. And then I'm like, okay, we can get up. So once the birds are up, we can get up. Yeah. Oh, good morning, my friends. So you can see I have the top part of the shower curtain hung up. And then once I'm done with the other part, I will put them together and tuck it underneath. So that'll be cool. And Karen, tell me about your curtains. Of course, you're already a third of the way done. You're much quicker than I am. Plus, I get started on it and I'm like, da 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 da, and then I got to do this and then I got to do that. It's a whole thing. But so I do have a couple other videos that I recorded this morning, and I'm going to, for some reason, it takes so long for them to upload here. Well, anywhere. And I don't understand why. Even if I turn off everything else, it takes them a long time to upload. I got a new iPad. Of course, I'm learning it. Am I choppy? Let me know if I'm choppy because it's upload. No, I'm not. Okay, good. Because if I am, I'm going to have to delete this upload and start over. Ferris wheel yarn in the colorway cotton candy. That's beautiful. Not choppy. Good. Karen, I would love to see a picture of it, if you wouldn't mind. You can put it up on the page or you can message me. I really would love to see it. Let me grab my curtain. I'll show you how far I am. Sorry to bother you, Fritzy. He figures if he lays on my stuff, I won't go anywhere. So, oh, I have stuff to show you behind me. I'm very excited for this morning. Purple and green, beautiful. You know my favorite color. All right, so here's how far I am on this. So, about a third, right? Good morning, Margaret. Good morning. Great morning. Great night. Oh my goodness, it was nice and crisp and cool here. I got here late because I was with Amanda and the baby all day. But I did get here around what, 6:30-ish. So I had to run all the way home, grab him. I had asked Mr. Fortunate to write down all throughout the day. I would text him, put this on a note and stick it somewhere I'm going to see it. So, oh, I'm so glad you did, Margaret. I'm so glad. It's kind of like taking you guys with me. I might do it again later on the four-wheeler. I have yarned up my background, and that's part of my story to tell you, but I gotta wait. So I was watching the baby, and while I'm thinking of it, I'm putting videos of the baby for members only. That way I know you guys, I know you're my members, and I know it's safe with you guys. So that's what I'm doing. Right now for members, you get to see pictures of my grandson and videos of my grandson, and he's just so stinking cute. I can't take it. So any of the videos that I show from now on will be that. So yeah, I do have the link to become a member if you like. So I figured right now that's what I got for you guys. We're getting there. I got another member the other day, so I'm really excited. But so yeah, so yesterday my daughter, she texted me throughout her whole thing. She's like, okay, I'm going here. I should be about this long. I'm going here. I should be. So she was getting her hair done. So she's like, okay, they just washed my hair. They're going to color it. And then I get 20 minutes later, okay, now I have to process. Everything okay? It's so adorable. I can't even take it. I'm so glad you do, Barb. I'm so glad. So every 20 or 30 minutes, I would get, everything okay? So I'd send her a video of the baby. And so she's like, I got to run to Walmart. I should be home right after that. Thank you. So she comes walking in with these. Good morning, Debbie. She comes walking in with these. Bloom, chunky, big, 218 yards. It's a bulky 5. Good morning, Kimberly. I know I'm a little early. I'm sorry. There were people waiting, so I figured, what the heck. So yeah, she did. I might make him a little sweatshirt with this, right, for those chilly nights. The colorway is Gerber, I think. Yeah. And she's like, I didn't know how many it would take to make something. So I'm going to find a pattern for a little kid's sweatshirt, a button-up sweatshirt, and I'm going to make it for him. How cute is that? She's so adorable. So I got paid for babysitting. Right? Isn't that funny? I read the color. I'm like, of course it's Gerber. I think she got it because the flowers, and she said she loved how summery the colors looked. Yeah, she's a sweet kid. She's doing great. I'm so proud of her. I really am. Oh, just a fair warning, my brother just finished mowing, so we might hear from him. But you guys are used to that, right? So today, as I was headed here yesterday, there is a lawn sale about 5 miles that way. And yes, Al, I'm watching through the cracks in the door to see if he's coming. But anyway, there's this yard sale, and it is so big. Like, if it wasn't so late in the evening last night, I would have stopped. But here's my dilemma. I have to leave here, go that way about 3 miles to find an ATM because I only have about $6 cash on me. So I have to go to a Stewart shop, which is a convenience store that way, get some cash, and then I'll just go the back way because there's 2 roads. There's 20 and 7, and they intersect right about where the yard sale is. So I'm really excited. So you will notice that Petunia is not here. I have moved her to the bathroom because she matches the bathroom. What you doing, Fritzy? I know Uncle Al's dogs are out and you're not. You're so sweet. You guys are funny. Yeah, so I have to get cash, which I'm waiting for the day when people just take Venmo or something at their garage sales. I mean, come on, people. I know cash is still king when it goes to those things, but convenience. I would at least have the option. Treasure hunt. Woo-hoo-hoo. I know. Fritzy will be in his stroller. Treasure, I know. So I'm either going to try to do, good morning, Ruth. Good morning. I'm going to try to do a video while I'm shopping, but I got to wait and see. True. Very true. I'm going to, Fritz, that'll do. You may not go out and play. Sorry. Right? So I think the Venmo option, I mean, yeah, the cash is easier in and out. I get that. But just in case, for the rare person that's just driving by and doesn't have cash on them, absolutely. Just as a backup. Or Cash App or any of those other ones. I have them all. Exactly, Kimberly. That's what I'm thinking. You know, because a lot of people, I can remember the last one that I went to last weekend. I only had $12 on me. There was a lot more things I would have bought, but I didn't have the cash. So I just, I told her stop me when I hit $12, and she did. But I think that'd be a good idea. Like I said, I know cash is better, but just as an option. There's a venue here, speaking of cash or credit. So you always make sure, if you're going to a concert or something, it's like an outdoor venue. It's SPAC, it's Saratoga Performing Arts Center. And good morning, Diana. Welcome. We're chatting, having some coffee. I know. Same. By the time I'm having a yard sale, I'm like, just make it go away. Don't. So anyway, the venue is called SPAC by all of us locals. And, you always stuff cash in your pocket, make sure you have cash, this and that. Well, last time I went, I only brought cash. They're like, oh no, it's credit cards only. I'm like, what? I know, I'm so sorry. I was really early. Just because there were so many people waiting, I figured I'd hop on. I think from now on, I'm just going to be consistent and do 8:30, if that works for you guys. Sorry, my tank top's getting a little stretched. I'm going to do 8:30 since I'm doing it live. It's easier throughout the whole week and the weekend if I do it at 8:30. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm telling you, that garage sale or that yard sale just stretched forever. Yeah, credit card only. So it was my turn, and I didn't know this at this point. So it was my turn. And you know what? Thank goodness I always just stick one of my credit cards in my pocket just in case. Because you never know. You're driving somewhere, you need gas, this and that. I always try to be prepared. And first of all, are you ready for this? Are you guys sitting down? Because you're not going to believe this. It was my turn to buy a round of drinks. Now, there were my sister, my brother-in-law, my brother, my sister-in-law, and me, and my niece. So I had to buy 6 drinks, okay? 2 beers, and the rest were mixed drinks. Mixed drinks this big, okay? Now I know why it's credit card only. And I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. It was $120 for a round of drinks. Think about it. Let that soak in for a minute. Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me? Yeah. So, and you can't bring your own in. You can't even bring in your own bottle of water. You can't bring anything in. Now we know why it's credit card only. So, yeah, needless to say, each one of us bought 1 round. It cost us more for 1 round of drinks than it did for the tickets for all of us to get into that concert. I think it was ZZ Top, something like that. They should have been made of gold, right? No, it was not. It was well cocktails. I mean, the beer was, whatever, Michelob or Bud or something like that, but it was well vodka. It was not the top shelf. And they were granted, it came in a cute little shaker cup that you could keep, but nobody keeps them. And I think my sister took them. But so new mom. Hold on. It is. It really is. I mean, like I said, it wasn't that they were not. They measured 1 shot, and so ice, 1 shot, and then it was like lemonade or something. So, not that I'm condoning drinking, but when you're out with your siblings and you want to sit and relax, listen to some music and have a cocktail, yeah, they really are. So, we learned our lesson. It was still fun. We had a blast. Oh, it poured. It poured so bad. We still had a blast. Yeah, so we learned our lesson. It's fine. We will, tailgate before we go in, and then once we get back to camp or whatever, it's not worth it. But it cost us way more for the drinks than it did for the tickets because they're lawn seats, so they're not assigned seats. You just go and you put down a blanket. And Christina, I missed something. Hold on. What did I miss? You said new mom. Oh, the sweater. You're reading back? Model what hat? Which hat do you want me to model? This one? I love my hats. There we go. There it is. It's my Gilligan hat. I wear it because Exactly. I could have bought a case of it. Ta-da! This one doesn't match though. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. What about this one? No. This one I modeled last week, I think. Got it on backwards. There's this one. Oh, I do love making hats. I don't wear them that often, but I do love making them. And I do have one more. Hold on. Do I have any others? No. That I made. This one I think was my favorite, or I mean my first bucket hat that I made. And I tried to make it so that the brim would stick up a little bit. There we go. That's my hat. I wanted them, right? I wanted them to, so I could wear them on my float in the pond and the sun would stay out of my eyes. That's what all of this, that's what all of this was for. None of them do that, but this one's the closest to doing what it's supposed to. So, yeah, I come out of my camper wearing one of these, and my siblings are like, "What are you doing?" I am just keeping shade on my face. That's all. Oh, yeah. Could I slide wire in there? I bet I could. Yeah. I could just slide it right in there now. I don't have to crochet around it, right? Yeah, this was what I made when I did, it was the whole ensemble. I did a backpack, I did a towel, I did a cover up that actually turned into my shower curtain, and I did this hat. The backpack I actually used this morning. All right, that's a great idea. I really love this yarn. I wish I could remember where I got it and get more because the colors, they're just so, well, thank you, Karen. I usually start out with somebody else's pattern and then I just go rogue somewhere around halfway. I'm like, well, why don't I try this? So, oh, good news. No mice. No mas, no mice. Yeah, I could weave it right in. I'm going to try that. 0 mice in my camper. So, well, yeah, so this is just the top fringe of it. And I'm working on the other part, slow but sure. But I am working on it. I hope to have it finished this weekend and hung up. I did finish the hooded towel. I think I left it at home when in my rush. So, and then I think I'm going to take, if I have enough, where is it? If I have enough of this left over, or if I can find another one, I might make one of those towels, you know, that wrap around you and have a button. So when you get out of the shower, you can just wrap it around you and button it. So then I'd have the hat one or the hair one and the wrap around in the shower one. I might as well have the whole set. Right? Fritzy, are you mad at mommy? Yeah, so I'll have it all hung up in there. Can you see? There's, where is she? No, you can't really see her. You can see just the end of her dress. Matchy, matchy. I know. Well, this is my fort. So I have to match everything. Look at my hair on the side. This looks like a picture that I took of myself in 1980. Oh, that's better. Yeah, I just stuff like this. It's fun. My kitchen is all haphazard, but whatever. So today on the agenda, of course, the first thing I'm going to do is get money and go to that garage sale. Everything else can wait. And then when I'm done, I think my brother and sister-in-law are going to a fishing tournament. Yeah. Ruth, I love that you made it. A couple of you did. I love seeing it. And one of you, which one of you put a hair tie at the end? That's smart. Look at, how am I sitting with my hair looking like this? You guys, you put up with a lot. So anyway, after I get back from the garage sale, I have to, oh yeah, Ruth, perfect. I have to clean the Jeep. Now, it really needs it. It is definitely a working Jeep, but it needs to be cleaned. So I'm going to empty it all out. I think my brother has a shop back here. Because what I need to do now that my daughter is going back to work, I need to buy a car seat for the baby, and then I'm going to take it to like one of the state troopers, and they'll install it for me just to make sure it's done right. Yeah, I'm telling you, Sandra, I have about 5 or 6 of those hair towels, and I love them. They're all I make. So yeah, I'm going to get a new car seat and go to, I think the troopers still install them, or obviously not a volunteer fire department, but a fire department where somebody's there all day, or an ambulance, something like that. Make your list. Make your list. Oh, and then I don't know if you guys saw the video yesterday. It is up on the members only, where the baby was playing with my crochet, and his little face, he was so excited. So I've decided I'm going to make him little handheld toys out of the cotton. And I told my daughter, I said, I'm going to use the cotton for it, because if he spits up or whatever gets them dirty, she can just chuck them in the washer and they'll come out fine. So I'm going to make a few of those. He's actually, thank you, Karen. I'm telling you, I was on a baby high all night long. I couldn't stop smiling. I mean, I was with him from 11 a.m. till 4 p.m. I couldn't stop smiling. I was just like, he didn't even cry once. He fussed a little bit when he had potty in his pants. But other than that, nothing. He'd look all serious, and then he'd get this big smile. I just, I can't. Those cheeks, those little, and then he'll be sitting in his chair, and I'll go, Grandma kisses, and he opens his mouth, and I get his little cheek. He knows they're coming now. Grandma kisses, and he does this, and he blink. I am so in love with this child. I love it. Love it. Love it. Oh, so yeah, it's a whole different kind of love or pride or whatever you want to call it. It's a whole different thing, because this little teeny human came from the human I made. You know what I mean? So I love kids. Kids are great, but this something about the grandparent, I think that's it. So you guys want to see, I did do a little bit of a treasure hunt this week. What I'm trying to do is put stuff in the camper to keep the kids occupied, right? So I bought coloring books. They were like 25 cents a pack of crayons. So I got 10 packs of crayons. I put them in there so the kids don't have to fight over crayons. They each have their own. I am doing the process of collecting coloring books now, so the kids each will have their own coloring book. So I have a drawer of stuff for them to do. It's a big drawer. So when I see stuff like this, it says it's for ages 6+ with adult supervision. And it's got everything you need in it to make 2 little resin wall hangings. So wouldn't that be cute? Like Father's Day is coming up. I'll help them make something. Oh, no? I am the tough auntie. I am the tough auntie. Because you know what? I will have fun with you all day long, but don't be a brat and don't misbehave. You know what I mean? And I can see them being brats with their parents because their parents let it go. I don't let it go. If I ask you to do something and I ask them politely, please do it and be respectful. That's all I ask. But I do want to have fun with them. So that's this. And then I found this unopened. So it is a refill for, remember when you were little and you used to make, I know. Well, you know what? It's better than the kids just running around driving everybody crazy. Sorry, something's tickling my nose. Yeah, so this, I've got to find the actual original loom. I got to find the original one because this is just the refill. So I need to find the little square thing that goes with it. But this is enough to make 6 of them. So that's pretty cool. And it says, again, ages 6 and up, which is most of the kids. And then a lot of the boys love the dinosaurs. Love, love, love the dinosaurs. Like Velociraptor. He's 2 and he's coming out with, oh, that's a Velociraptor. I'm like, okay. But I thought this one was really neat because it is a Scholastic book, right? And then it says June of 1996. Happy summer. Love, Miss Elnor. I love books that have notes written in them. I don't know why. But it's got all about dinosaurs. Yes, me too, Kimberly. I love doing it. So I was figuring maybe the kids could make those for their grandparents' camper or something, right? And what? Oh, so my brother always has the kids catching grasshoppers. The top's in there somewhere. He has them catching grasshoppers to go feed to the fish. So I found this. The top is, I think I dropped it in the Jeep. But they're going to catch grasshoppers in the tall grass, bring it over, and they'll be able to feed the fish. They love doing it. You should see them all running around trying to catch the grasshoppers. It's really fun. All right. And then I got us some books for our book club. Right? So, in case you guys don't join us, I'm not sure, but I just want to remind you, book club is going to be Thursdays now from 3 to 4. I've already scheduled next week's. And so there's no cover, but it says The Crafter's Garden. And ooh, just look at that picture. So I'm just looking through and it's like, planters for bulbs and how to plant your garden. So I figured this would be a really great way or a great book for us to look through on one of them. Got gift ideas and all sorts of great stuff in here. And that's really fun. An herbal twig tree. So that's one. And let's see. Then I found the wreath book. Now, I love making wreaths. So I did a quick glance through. And of course, at the thrift stores and at the garage sales and wherever you go, people are getting rid of those wreath, either already made up wreaths that have been through it or just the forms that you need to make wreaths. So I usually find at least a couple of these at every treasure hunt. Last week I found, so that they were $1 a piece and she only charged me 20, but there were 25 of them. And then it just shows you the wild grasses and how to make your own wreath if you don't have them. Good morning, River Life. Where did you sneak in here? Fritz is, I don't know where he is. He can't be far. I mean, the door's closed. Fritz, where are you? Oh, he's right there. He's laying under the table. So, oh, look at that. That's pretty. So I figured this would be another pretty book. Oh, can you just smell how good that one smells with eucalyptus? So I think this would be a living wreath. All right, I won't go through it, but this will be another great book for our book club. I do love our book club. By the way, I do love our book club. Because you know me, I will sit with a big book and just keep going through it. And check this one out. It's so heavy I have to set it down. 1,000 step-by-step photographs and artwork. I mean, come on. Have a great day too. All right. So, I mean, it's so heavy I can't hold it up with one hand. So, there's just so many things. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it if I hold it up. Special gift boxes, frilly socks. Now, come on. Who doesn't want some frilly socks? Pop-out cards, gift boxes, lampshades. I mean, now this reminds me of my friend Lori, who is not on this morning. She had an engagement, but how fun would that be? Oh, perfect, Karen. I would love that. I would love it. Painted buckets, ivy mirrors, a dog dish, a stenciled tray. I mean, there's so many things in here. We could just look through. hundreds of easy to make craft projects. So I don't know how much. I want to see how much it originally was. So when I went, the books were 4 for $1. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, you're reading the Kindle, Ruth. I'm about I'm about 3/4 of the way through. I will finish it on the way home. I probably won't listen to it on the weekend, but I will finish it on the ride home. So yeah, it's a good book. Ooh, what's this? Oh, do you remember making these little windmills? I remember making them. Ooh, a creepy little bookmark. That's creepy. I'm sorry. Here, wait, can I get it in the picture? That's a little creepy. Maybe it's the face. Maybe it's the face. I don't know. It's a little creepy. But all of these are great crafts, and some of them are really super fun to make with the kids. So I will make sure we have one of these. Oh, that's great. All right, I'll have to watch that. But yeah, so when I went there, all books were 4 for $1, even this one. I mean, this is a $30 book all day long, right? The sticker's peeled off, but easily a $30 book all day long. I don't know why I love books so much, but you can't get Audible to work. Because that's what I'm doing. Mine is an Audible one. It's a little chilly this morning. When Fritz and I went into the woods, it was only 48 degrees. But oh my goodness, you guys. You saw him once he had calmed down and we entered the actual the woods. You should have seen him before. I had to carry him across the street because there is a road. I mean, we get 2 cars a day, but whatever. All right. Ruth, I'll send you the link. I'll email it to you. All right. So we get over by the pond and there's the killdeer. They must be nesting because they're starting to try to draw him into different places, pretending, because killdeer will pretend that they're injured so that you'll chase them. Thank you, Christina. That is the woods I grew up playing in, exploring in. And I think I'm going back today. Fritz is trying to look out the back window. I think I'm going back into the woods today with my 4-wheeler because I'm making that new garden at home. Fritz, what are you doing? Cut it out. I'm making that new garden at home, and I want to line it with rocks, bigger rocks. I'm going to put the little pebbles inside, and then I'm going to put the bigger rocks outside to line it. So I think I'm going to get them from here. We have lots, as you saw in the video, lots of creek beds. But so I'm walking over there with Fritz, and the killdeer were like, and he's going nuts. He'd run a little bit this way, and then he'd look at me, and then he'd run a little bit that way, and he'd look back. And the deer, oh, it was so funny. And then a rabbit went by. That's his newfound hobby, is chasing rabbits. Ooh, and if you go chasing rabbits, come on, Karen, name it. You always get the songs they sing. Oh, thank you. I will watch that, Margaret. I'm going to watch that afterwards. That's cool. She is a tough girl, man. Wow. I'm inspired by her. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Boom. White rabbits. I knew you'd get it. I knew you would. I love to quiz you every live and see if you can get them. That's so funny. That song my sister used to sing. Get this. So growing up here, my siblings, they were all much older than me. They all decided to start a band. So we had one more building, and they had a platform off the. I don't know if my dad was going to build some. I don't know. I'm trying to picture it in my head. So it looked like a barn, but we called it the garage. And my siblings would practice their band on it, and my sister Terry would sing White Rabbit. My brother was the guitar, and it was how fun. I was just too little. Me too. Me too. Karen, the thing is, I have not really broadened my horizons with music. I stick to 60, 70, 80, and some of the 90s that I listen to with my daughter. A lot of the country, I will go all the way up to like the year 2000 or 2010. But for the most part, I stopped listening to new music somewhere around then. I just love my music. I love my music as it is. Um, and my daughter, she'll even send me nice. I can't, what was my first album I ever bought? I can remember my first 45. My first 45 was the Archies, Sugar. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. We had the little record player and I played that song. I would save up my money all week. They were like $1, I think. Every week I would. That's awesome, Margaret. That's funny. So yeah, I stick with my music and my daughter tries, here, listen to this, listen to that, maybe Age of Aquarius. Awesome. Love, I'm going to put that on my playlist now. That's funny. Age of Aquarius. And then I think the next one might be The Lion Sleeps Tonight. That one that goes, a weem away, a weem away. Yeah, we could have a really cool dance party or music party. I do have a playlist that's called Fun Songs, and all of that is on there. All of the ones I can mention and think of. Do you remember the song Long Tall Glasses? I think the other Monkeys. Love the Monkeys. So when the Monkeys had their show, because they had a show, um, I can remember Leo Sayer. Oh, Karen, you are good. Do, 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 do. Oh, you guys, I love spending mornings with you guys. So my sisters, the Monkeys, here we come walking down the street, and they would walk doing their legs overlapping each other. I can remember my sisters and I practicing that here. So I was the littlest, so I was in the middle, and I had my sister Linda on one side and my sister Cindy on the other, and we would try walking without tripping each other. We'd even try it on ice skates. Good morning, JV. How are you? Yeah, so isn't that funny? Oh my goodness. We all did see, it was just something we all just because that was our music. That was what we did. That's too funny. That is too funny. And then of course we all watched the Partridge Family. I really didn't like when the Brady Bunch tried to sing. They were the Silver Platters. Of course, that song gets stuck in my head forever, the Silver Platters. Keep on. Oh, I think I'll go for a walk outside. Come on. Come on. We are all telling our ages. Love the Partridge Family. David Cassidy actually asked me out to lunch a million years after that. My dingling. Oh, everybody sing. Two bells hanging on a string, Karen. So when I worked at the Saratoga race course up here, David Cassidy had a booth and I waited on him and he asked me out to lunch. I had to say no, I had a boyfriend. But come on, how cool is that? But yeah, the Partridge Fest. Oh, my ding-a-ling. Or the Streak. And on the way here yesterday, I just heard the song Convoy. I love all those songs. I think there used to be a collection called AM Gold. And all those songs are, oh my goodness, my ding-a-ling. Nice. Oh, I'm gonna make was it bubblegum music or that was after? This was more AM Gold, right? Yeah. Oh, that's so fun. That is really so fun. I wonder if I could make a playlist on my Amazon Music and link it to you guys. I wonder. Look at me sitting all, sorry, all disheveled. I didn't mean to, but I just am comfortable. I just got so excited talking music. Oh my gosh, you guys. I could talk it all day long. And you'll notice, which I'm sure you have already, a lot of conversations I have, I just break out into song. 3 TV channels. We had 4 if the wind was blowing the right way. So we had 6, 10, 13, and then, warning, here comes my brother.
Get off the phone and roll your yard sale.
You are?
Get off the freaking
Well,
phone.
I've got 10 minutes more.
Well, you got 7.
My brother's going to the garage sale. Yeah, 4 if you count PBS. So there was actually a Utica channel, which is about 3 hours that way. If the wind was blowing, they said, shush, Al, you got to wait. They said you have to wait. What he doesn't realize is I have to go get cash first. Then he'll nag me. So, but we have, the antenna is still on the top of the house. The original antenna from when I grew up in that house is still standing right now up there at the top. I can remember, oh my goodness, Dad would have to get up there with a ladder and turn it. Remember that? Bent wire hangers on top of the... That's too funny. Hal says, get off the phone. That's too funny. Yeah, now there's, a million channels and nothing to watch. And aluminum foil. How about, you ready? Again, in that house, upstairs, front bedrooms, my sisters and I, rabbit ears, yes. Nice. My sisters and I with the hairbrushes. We'd put on our record players with the nickel on top so that it wouldn't skip. We'd grab the hairbrushes. I beg your pardon, I never promised you a rose garden. Come on. Fritzy, you want up, honey? Come on. Don't just tap my foot. Come here. There we go. Hi, everybody. Singing with the hairbrushes, right? And we had to take turns. Oh, my goodness. Fritzy. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he's telling you guys he had such a fun walk in the woods. And he walked into mud. What did we don't rub in things. What did you rub in? Now, guess who's getting a bath, everybody? Guess who's getting a bath because we rubbed in something. He's too much. He is too funny. Well, you don't smell that bad. A little bit on your face. I'm wondering if we didn't rub in something that Mom told us not to. See, you should listen to Mom, shouldn't you? That side doesn't smell. Good morning, Fritzy. Oh, my Margaret. So I can remember in the living room, this house, my sister was just starting cheerleading. And that song, The Lion Sleeps Tonight, a weem away, a weem. And when that part came on, she had to do like a skip to the left and a skip to the right. And I can remember every time she did that part, she'd knock. We had like not a chandelier, but a light. And she'd knock it off. Oh, yeah, music is a huge part of my life. That's why I'm actually making a playlist for Jude and I right now. So all the fun songs that he and I are singing together. You want down? You want to get down? Okay. You can come up around this way if you want to come up here. Okay. I talk to him like he understands me. But anyway, I'm Jude and I sing the whole time we're together. Because any song that has the word you in it, I swap it out with his name. He gets all excited. Fritz, on the other hand, doesn't love when I sing. He looks at me like, what are you doing? My little Fritz-a-doodle, what are you diggle-a-doing down there? He's exhausted already. from running around so much. Oh, that's too funny. Well, he's going to be annoyed that I have to bring Fritz and I have to stop and get money and he's not going to want to take me because I'm not leaving Fritz in the camper. No, I'm not going to do it. I never do. I'm not going to start now. Right? Oh, well. Suck it up. I do. And he's like, what? He's already mowed. He already hopped on that mower and did all the way around the house and up to the pond. He's very energetic. Right? Me too. I'm really excited. My parents actually used to do polka dancing in the kitchen. So we would move all the table out of the way. As a matter of fact, it got to be such a thing with them that my dad built a table that folded up onto the wall. You can't make it up. So he would fold the table up and he would either put on a record that was polka dancing or he would play it on the organ and we would all practice polka dancing. I know I can't. No, I would not leave. I don't leave Fritzy. He knows that. Oh, there he goes. He's probably going to check on the fish. Yeah. So, yeah, I never leave Fritz. I bring him with me. Yeah. Well, I don't think, yeah, my mom, we used to pick on her. She'd dance and cha-cha-cha and kick her foot out. And at every wedding, she'd make us dance to We Are Family. Oh, when the DJ would put that on, all my sisters and I would look at each other and be like, oh, and then it got to be all the nieces and all the, oh, yeah. So we are family, and we all had to get in a circle because mom said, it was mom's rule. Yeah, my brother didn't have to do it because the song said, I've got all my sisters with me. So it's just all the daughters, all the nieces, all the sisters-in-law. I know. So after my mom passed, my nephew's wedding, or maybe mom just didn't, she wasn't well enough to go. So at my nephew's wedding, the DJ put that on and my niece came up. She's like, get up. I'm like, no. She goes, yup, get up. So yeah, we all got up and danced in honor of my mom. And we always will. Unless I can get to the DJ first and give him a 20 and say, don't play that song. It is too. Yeah, those were. And then when I got to about high school, my sister Linda and I would go. There was a restaurant here every Sunday morning. They had a band. Yes. It's very much a trigger memory for me. But my sister Linda and I would go square dancing. That was a thing. And then, because I grew up in the country and it was in the 60s, 70s, 80s. So at most weddings, they would play a polka. And my sister Linda and she and I were partners. We knew how to swing each other and we had a blast. That's why I love music so much. That's why I break out into songs so often. Yeah. We had to square dance in school. Yep. We had to square dance in school, and all the kids hated it but me because I would go every Sunday and I loved it. I believe that's why I love line dancing so much now. I can't wait till Monday night. I'm really excited. So, lots of fun times. That's good stuff. That's really good stuff. I suppose I could just hop in the car with my brother and go. And then if I see anything, yeah, but then it would be gone by the time I get back. He's just going to have to wait. But, oh, I can remember. Because you always had to end up square dancing. We are those old people now. I can remember one of the songs. I don't know if you guys are going to know it. You ready? I am testing your old school music. Do you remember the song Kalijah? Kalijah was a wooden Indian standing by the door. Tell me if you remember that. It's old school. I mean, you do? Ah, that was one of the songs we danced something to every Sunday. I still know it, every word. That's too funny. That is so funny you guys know it. I thought growing up out here. I love it. Oh my goodness, we used to sing. Yeah, that was good times. So, all right, you guys, I've been on about 50 minutes. So I think it's time. I think it's time to go garage sailing, right? Oh my goodness. What? Wait, what am I wrong for? We collide. I'm I'm coming. Oh my goodness, you guys, I can't. I can't. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 8:30. He's very insistent. So I will see you guys with a treasure hunt. I promise. All right, you guys have a great day. Thank you all. Remember, thummies, I think everybody's done it. Thank you so much for having coffee with me this morning. I am putting up some really cool videos of our walks. So have a great day. I'm sorry, I gotta go. Later, guys.